Baby Vic, here we go. Oh, yeah.
Jump in the end of the
yeah.
All right, now forget about the squad. Looking for a tag is Hale. Hale makes the tag, and here we go. Looking for that Kimura. You talk about an MMA background. Looking for this tap. Kimura's locked in. Alvarez has no choice. Tag was made. Butch is legal. Bate wiping out Wolfgang.
They say styles make fights. I'm loving it right now.
British strong style for one night only. What a treat this has been. Tag team tandem offense. Bate into the cover.
Wow.
What a big. Hey! Joe Coffey and now Wolf.
Trick, let me stop here for a second. I'm proud of you. And at No Mercy, you whooped that Trick.
It ain't over, Vic. The party's not over. That's what this is. The party's not over. This is the after party.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's Ridge Holland.
What the hell is he doing here?
He's here to even the odds, to wipe out Gallus. Look at Big Ridge. He's slugging it out. And oh, I don't like Joe Coffey's odds. Get pounced. She doesn't want to get disqualified. She wants to win.
You fight fire with fire. But trust me. Trust me, if Blair Davenport had that chair, she would be wielding it.
The referee trying his best, but now, wait a minute. The referee, Dolan from behind. Oh, Gigi got her.
Whoa.
Gigi got her.
Here is your winner, Gigi Dolan.
How good must that feel for Gigi Dolan here tonight? Cross Blair. Nice counter. Dave coming right back in and just planted Jordan. Jordan could be out. Into the cover. Two advance and another near.
These ladies are taking it to the limit right now. Let you know how much this tournament really means. Talking about that meteoric rise of Roxanne Perez. Who's next? Rick?
We also talk about Stratton Perez. You also look at superstars like Fallon Henley, who all came through. Kiana James, the breakout tournament a year ago. And now for Kalani Jordan. In the drop zone, split leg, got her with the moonsault. Into the cover. Jordan, the first to advance.
Wow.
Here is your winner, Kalani Jordan.
That was so close, Vic. Beautiful counter by Indy Hartwell.
The landscape of the women's division certainly has changed since Hartwell said goodbye. Hop right. Who the hell? That's Kiana James. James has got dropped by Lynch. But wait a minute, back in the ring. Match continuing.
She's going aerial, Vic.
Hartwell's down. Valkyria, splash, cover, count. Valkyria is headed to Halloween Havoc.
Here is your winner, Lyra Valkyria.
What the hell's going on with Kiana James? But we gotta focus.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I just want to make sure I got this straight. Next week, live on NXT, for the first time ever on cable television, Carmelo Hayes and Bron Breakker will renew their storied rivalry. Now, this is the same Carmelo Hayes, Mello, that is accepting advice from the second greatest of all time, John Cena. The same John Cena that keeps getting involved in bloodline business, which means the bloodline has to reciprocate. So, the greatest of all time, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, has bestowed upon me the task and the privilege of providing wisdom to Braun Breaker. Not through a television screen, not on a telephone, not long distance, no, up close, in person, in Braun Breaker's corner, next week, live on NXT.
Mysterio's won like this in the past. Looking for the frog splash. Williams got his knees up.
Last second, last ditch effort for Trick Williams. Here we go. Oh, yes.
Jump in the end of the
oh, yes.
Come on.
That's it.
Ripley. What the? JD McDonough. McDonough getting isolated. Williams is fighting all of Judgment Day. Every last damn one of them. The briefcase, the Money in the Bank briefcase, and Balor from behind. Referee distracted. Williams is out. Mysterio with the frog splash. No, 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 no.
That's
Cover.
it,
Damn it.
No.
Not like this.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Dominic Mysterio.
Mello, has it set in that you are no longer the NXT champion?
You know what? Yeah, it did, and it sucks. My boy doesn't need my help. What do you want from me, man?
So are you going to take Braun's advice?
Hey, man, absolutely not. You know, as a matter of fact, I requested a match next week against Braun Breaker. I just got off the phone with somebody who he gave me some real advice. He didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, but he told me what I needed to hear. And that man's name is John Cena. The greatest of all time, John Cena. I mean, 16-time world champ, John Cena. You know what that means? That means that he had to get off the mat 15 times and keep moving forward, and that's exactly what he told me to do. And you know what else he told me? He told me that next week, in my match against Braun, he's gonna have my back. He's gonna be in my corner. See you next week, Braun.